Hey guys, this is Sauer at UBR Tech, back with another video. Today's video is going to be how to replace your P365 grip module. Before I get started, I'd like to ask everybody please subscribe. Every subscriber helps. Also, this grip module was sent over by Detroit Holsters. They offer laser etched grip modules like this that you see right here. Also, they offer handcrafted custom holsters. So I'll leave a link in the description so this way you guys can head on over there and check them out. With that being said, now let's get to the video. The two things you're going to need to get this simple install completed is a 3mm punch. I'm going to be using my SIG Armorer's Block because it has the 3mm punch right here. And then also the other thing I have here is a longer punch, 3mm, just in case, because when you push this pin out, sometimes, especially with this, it's only going to push the pin halfway through, and if you can't pull the pin out by hand, you're going to need to use your longer punch to push the rest out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure we're safe. We're going to push this button right here, and this will release our magazine. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to push up on this and hold it up there while we pull the slide to the rear, and that locks our slide back. Then we're going to take our takedown lever and we're going to push this down to the 6 o'clock position, just like that. Next, you're going to pull the slide to the rear, and once you either hear this click because it dropped or you see it drop, then you can follow the slide forward. Now that we have the slide off, we can actually take this pin out right here. We take our armorer's block with the 3mm punch and we're going to push this pin out. Just be careful when you're pushing this pin out. You don't want to slip off of it and mar your grip module. So it's going to look something like this. Goes through, and you can see it sticking out on this side. Now I've taken this off before, so when you pull this pin out, for me it's easy, but if, let's say, you're pulling on this pin and you can't get it out, you'll take your 3mm long punch and you'll put it through this hole right here, and you'll finish pushing the rest out. Mine is easy to pull out by hand, so I just pull that out. Now that we have the slide off and we also have the pin out, we're going to take the FCU out of the grip module. So you grab the FCU by the rear and then pull upward like this, and then pull out just like that. So this piece over here, this silver piece, that's what gets locked into this area right here or here of the pin. Let's just say your pin just keeps coming out, then most likely you're either missing this piece right here or broken some way and it's not holding the pin in anymore. So that's just a little extra information. So now what we do is we take our new grip module, we take our trigger and we put it into this hole right here. And again, the trigger goes in first, just like this. And this part goes into this half circle right here, just like that, on an angle. And then once it's in, we're going to push down on the rear of the FCU and press it in until you hear a click, just like that. And now we're back into our new grip module. So now that we have the FCU in place, now we got to put our pin in. So all we're going to do is just put the pin, and it doesn't matter which side you do first, put this pin into this hole right here, and you're just going to slide that on in. Now again, this one's a little tough to get in, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my armorer's block to push it in the rest of the way. Now the reason why I was using my armorer's block is because this is nice and soft and I know it's not going to mar the grip module at all. So now that we have our pin back in place and it's flush on both sides, there are two things you want to make sure that are correctly in place so this way you can get your slide on. So there's this piece right here. If this piece right here is upward like this, then the slide will not come all the way back. So you want to make sure that this is down and flush. Next thing is this takedown lever. You want to make sure that this is at the 6 o'clock position. As you can tell, I can't push it down. It feels like I'm hitting a wall. So in order to get this in the 6 o'clock position, you got to push up on a slide lock while pulling down at the 6 o'clock position. And the other thing you're going to want to do is hold it there until you release the slide lock. And then you can release the takedown lever. As long as that's in the 6 o'clock position, you should be able to slide on your slide. To get our slide on, we're going to put it on these two rails right here and here. And those rails are going to go into these two openings right here and here. It's going to look something like this. And then once you're on, you're going to slide the slide all the way to the rear while pushing up on the slide lock, just like that. So as you can see, my takedown lever has automatically gone to the 3 o'clock position. If yours hasn't, you're just going to swing that over to the 3 o'clock position. Pull the slide to the rear. When you hear that click, you can follow it forward, and now you have everything back in place. Congratulations, you have installed your brand new grip module for your P365. And as you can see, this one looks really awesome. It looks so sick. I love the laser etching of the American flag on there. It looks really nice. The other thing that's cool about this is not only does it look awesome, but it also is functional. Like I said before, they make handcrafted custom holsters and also these laser etched grip modules for the P365, and I think they also offer some for Glock as well. So I'm going to put a link in the description below, so this way you guys can go over and check out Detroit Holsters. If you thought the video was helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you have any questions at all, please put them in the comments. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one.